Bum bum be-dum bum bum be-dum bum 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 be-dum bum bum ba-dum be-dum bum bum be-dum bum bum. Let's get these all started. Bum bum bum. Alright. Hold on with me a moment, ladies and gents, as I promote this across all the platforms I know to promote them across, so we can get this started. Continue of the Achievement Hunt, Day 2. That's what we're going to call this. Because I don't know what else to call it. Oh, well, actually, I think I named the stream something different. What did I name it? Let's beat Chapter 1. That's what I said. In the promo, I'm labeling it something a bit different. Because I can, and because I choose to. And then we're going to do that, 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 and we're going to do that. And I have figured out what is going on with my streaming. So if for all y'all that are like, man, his stream looks downright deplorable, I do apologize. I figured out it is due to my internet connection. So what is happening? And I know on my face, you can't see my beautiful mug yet. You can't see my beautiful mug. But in a moment, you will see the beautiful mug. I don't have my glasses on today, so that way I don't have reflections showing off my screen, and you can actually see my eyes where I'm looking at and stuff. Anyways, back to where I was talking about. My current internet connection is not via Ethernet cable, which would help me out a lot better. At least keep my bit rates more constant, but at the moment I just don't have the ability to take a long ass Ethernet wire from the back of my PC to where my router sits. I do have a solution for it. I'll have to wait until this coming weekend to fix that solution. But as I said, we're going to continue on with moving forward about getting achievements in Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. And it came to my mind yesterday, but I want to talk a little bit more on some of these achievements that we go over and kind of explain how I look at achievements and maybe how other hunters look at achievements. And if you don't care about this, well, if you're rewatching the VOD, you could just skip ahead. But if you're not rewatching the VOD, then you're here now and you're gonna hear about it anyways. So when I play through any game for achievements, and actually I'm going to pull up a different game to give you guys a better idea. This is a game I've 100% achieved. You can see right here, it says 100%. All achievements unlocked for cassette beasts. Different achievements, though, are done differently. So we're going to start, like, cassette beasts. I have to go all the way to the bottom. You'll get your, tutorial achievement, or you'll get your, you did this thing, you did that thing. A lot of achievements are story achievements. You're going to beat them. You're going to get that achievement no matter what because it's part of the storyline. That's how you do it. And then you have your other achievements, like right here we got Zoologist Part 1. This says obtain 10 different species. So your collection achievements, your Batman Riddler trophies of sorts. Your collection achievements are kind of grindy in some cases, in other cases they're not. But I like to think of them as collection or grind achievements. Then you also have your... Oh, there's another type of achievement that Cassette Piece had that I don't think I'm going to find it. Where'd it go? Actually, it was one of the last achievements I got, so maybe it's like all the way up here. You also have your rarity achievements. As you can see, these achievements that have all this shiny stuff around it, those are the rare achievements in Steam. That's any achievement that has not obtained a 10% or higher achievement rate. And that's what gives you your rare achievement. So if you have like 10.1, it's not considered rare. If it's 10.0, not considered rare. But 9.9, and it's rare. Like right here, this is 9.8, and it's considered rare. Oh, do, where'd the achievement go, go? I can't find the achievement. Missable achievements, though, that's what I'm talking about. And Rogue Trader is full of a shit ton of missable achievements. And that's why we're going to continue playing it today and try to get some of those missable achievements. Some of them will take the entire story to get through because you have to do everything in the Coronis Expanse. And others will just, well, they just take forever in general. So we're going to switch it into the in-game overlay. Where'd my face go? Ah, I forgot I moved my face yesterday. We're going to move my face again because I want to make sure we're at a good spot. I'm going to go right under here. Because yesterday I realized rewatching the VOD that some of the stuff, like I was over here, I was down here, and I was just blocking things that I didn't realize you guys wouldn't be able to see. I just realized I'm probably going to keep blocking some more stuff. I might have to move my thing in general. And I've also turned up, hopefully, the master volume so you guys can all hear this better. Like I said again, yesterday it was my first stream, today is the second stream, and we're just going to keep streaming this game for as long as I can, for as long as I choose to, because I have fun with it, and that's what I do. And telling my wife she can watch me if she wants to, but I don't think she's going to want to. You want to watch. Alright. Back into the grind. We're gonna hit load game, make sure I don't accidentally load the wrong save. So yesterday I mentioned the fact that there's a grim dark mode. Here's my very first playthrough that I did beat the game on. Here is my Grim Darkness playthrough that we're not going to touch because no, I'm not touching that right now. And we are playing the Solar. Solar is my character for this playthrough of the game as we stream it. And I came across the Reddit is good for some things. I'm saying that the way I'm saying it because I know that the CEO of Reddit was just asked to speak in front of the United States Congress about radicalism on the platform. I don't care about that at the moment, but Reddit is good for some things, and one of the things it's good for is very specific video games. We'll get subreddits for them. Cassette Beast, Scott's one, Nexomon, Rogue Trader has actually quite a few, but people can help. Well, you ask a question, and a lot of people are willing to help you out, so long as your question actually pertains to what you're doing, or the game at least. So, I'm going to have to turn it down a little more in my ears so I can actually hear myself think. Maybe a little more. We gotta find... one of the things about this game that it doesn't tell you is that talking to your companions on the ship outside of times when you're not going planet to planet is actually crucial to making sure you move forward with the story for your character or for your companions. And some of those things are missable, so like there's 3 achievements that are tied to one of your companions. And these are outside of the generalizations of like, hey, you get a romance and then fall in love with, a companion. This is like, this specific character has an achievement for you that you have to get, but in order to get it, you have to do so much with that character. So right now we're talking to Idra. I already forgot her name. We just said it like 5 times yesterday. We're going to talk about her abilities.
What are you talking about, Lord Captain?
And she, as we mentioned yesterday, is not a sanctioned psyker. She is an unsanctioned psyker.
It's not about the seal on your forehead, get it? It's about what's in your gut. If it's rotten or not. My gut's stronger than the adamantine on this here ship. And my implants are better than the ones they put in you on your
And then,
parents.
just for you're all aware, you can always watch me on Kick, YouTube, and or Twitch. I don't know how ads though work between Twitch and Kick. I know, or not Twitch and Kick. I know YouTube and no, God Lord, I know Twitch has ads. I'm not sure about YouTube and Kick and how their ads work.
You could ask yourself that
Yeah, I
Every
can
seed
ask.
feels their connection with the world
Um,
in their own way.
I can't remember if there's anything I can do with her actually right now.
Well,
Can she
all
see my
right.
future?
That's what I'm here for, after all. So,
Let's let
all
her
right.
listen.
Let's hear. Among the blind men and false prophets, a red-robed
Uh,
chained hound chases after glimmers of the aurora, but sparks in the scent of oil confound the glow of dawn.
hmm.
Of course.
I don't know what she was referring to at all. Didn't listen to all of it. That probably would have helped, but still. Let's see my journal. Cargo, formation. Where's my journal at? Journal. Your journal in this game will tell you where you're, God, Lord alive. Alright, we're gonna move my camera again so you guys can see better. No, we're just gonna keep it right here. This is the best spot for it, I think. You can still see it. Journal will tell you what you've completed. That's what this green check mark is, and what you failed at. Apparently, there's nothing that's showing my fails. But there's a difference between all these things. So there's quests, like chapter quests will be under the chapter name number. Companion quests, so there's companion have quests for you, and then they call them errands. So these are like, we heard a thing. Do you want to see the thing? And this is where you learn about it. This is where errands will eventually turn into chapters and companion quests and prologues. Rumors are also the same way. So when they hear about something in the area, a little skull mark will come up and you can go investigate. You don't have to, but you can. If you want to play this game, I suggest you do the rumors because it will tie into some of the achievements that you can get throughout the game. And we will have to talk to High Factorum Jan. Actually, let's talk to him right now. So I mentioned yesterday that you can have this guy respec your class. And all you have to do is select your character that you want to respec. You accept it. Resets all progress. And okay. And then you go back and you get all your stuff. And then you go back in there and you can just go through it all. So there was a guide given for this specific. Give me half a moment. Sorry, my wife is messaging me. Yeah, that's right. I'm married. I'm a nerd and I'm married. Oh boy. Reddit, you are my savior for this moment. Alright. So there's a YouTuber by the name of Raven619. I wonder if that's a reference to Rey Mysterio. Probably is, honestly. And he is given guides, multiple guides on different types of class builds, and not even just like class builds specific to one character. He is given guides to like class builds for if you choose to be a pyromancing blade dancer. There's like multiple different builds he's given. They're all specific to like what you're trying to do. So some will be like you want to go in there and be a tank. Here's how you be a tank with this type of character. If you want to go in there and cut everyone up fast as hell, this is how you do it. That's what his guides do. They're actually really helpful and neat to look at. Specifically though, I don't where it is. There's a spreadsheet that he has that gives off information on what you should and shouldn't do. Now that I'm thinking about it, do I really want to follow his spreadsheet? Maybe. And part of his guides, he's also going to give you things on what you should wear. Like you should wear this item or that item because this item or that item will help you learn more. My wife just said it. I said my wife followed me, but I didn't see the notification. Weird. Alright, Twitch, you broke something. Oh, wait. I think I changed something the other day. I'll have to look at my overlays at some point and fix it. Because my wife followed me, then that should have worked, and it didn't. I'm sorry, honey, if you're still watching. Probably not. Anyways. But he has builds, and I said I was going to go with his builds, but you know what? I'm just going to keep going with what I wanted to do, because I like playing the game my way or the highway. I can wait for Psyker Minors, though, because I got nothing else going on at the moment. So we're going to go with, I already forgot what I had. Maybe I should just reload the game. And then I'll have everything I had. And I'll be fine. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. But this is your respec class, Mr. that you can have. We're going to reload into this game before I hit the respec button and regretted all my decisions. Pepsi. Alright, here we go. We're not going to have to talk to Idra again. I mean, technically we probably should, but I'm not going to. Is someone, though? Now that we have the Navigator Cassie, we're going to talk to you.
Words cannot describe how boring.
Can we talk about yourself?
Right here?
So, at any point when you have a romantic interest with any of these characters, you can just end it like immediately. You can also, at some point in the game, you can have one of your companions shoo away 3 of your other companions. It's actually kind of funny. And it's an achievement too.
Let us turn. I have enjoyed.
And the easiest way to get that achievement, if you don't want to lose your companions, save your game, have the character take away everyone that needs to be taken away, get the achievement, and then go on your way. All right, let's go to you, my guy. What? Oh, DLC. This is the first DLC activating. Permission to report Lord Captain, members of Sacred cult operating aboard the ship have requested an audience. This cult is called the Bloodspun Web. The cult defends the flagship from both internal and external threats. Your previous rogue trader, Lady Theodora, who's been around for I don't know how long at this point, liked them. I don't know if they were there before her, but they were there for a while. But we will see them because they give us a very, very good companion at the very beginning of the game. That's really great to have. And it's the reason why I wanted to do the Pyro Dancer thing, and we will show you in a moment. Look at this ceremony. I'm surprised her head just didn't come off. I can't tell if these people are upset or happy. It looked like a Lord of the Sith. It's in the wrong universe, too. Oh, boy. See, I wish I could look like these guys, but I don't think you can get those robes. Those in the deck watch in awe as the final figure moves gracefully into a ceremonial pose. Some of the officers whisper next to it, while others murmur prayers to the God Emperor. Because they don't like this woman.
The Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still.
If I remember how to pronounce her name correctly, I believe it's Cabela. And I know some within the community for this game specifically refer to her as BDSM mommy. I don't. It's funny though. And you can kind of see why they call her that though, just based on her portrait. Oh. At some point, oops, sorry. Probably just pop the filter on that. And they all just cut themselves. Alright. And well, they gave me a sweet. Oh, wait, that's two-handed. Does that mean you need to get two-handed perks now? I'll have to look at it. Oh, I was right. I pronounced it correctly. Sweet. You've heard many stories about death cults, such as this one. These devoted holy assassins of the Imperium have turned death into a form of worship of the Emperor. They are exemplary slayers, invisible executioners, and the scourge of traitors, heretics, and fallen souls. Many righteous people honor them as mortuaries of the faith, while others see their fearsome rituals as frenzied spectacles touched by madness. They are looked at as both ways. We're going to examine the cultists. The cultists are all voidborn. So voidborn in this universe means that you're born on a ship. It doesn't necessarily mean that you can't be anywhere else, but most of them are born on a ship, and them getting off the ship only happens when they go to docking stations or planets, and that their job requires them to get off the ship. Otherwise, they very rarely ever get off that ship. And I think you're considered voidborn if you're also born on a what's the word? Space station. Some of the space stations you're also considered voidborn. The red and black vestments are adorned with sharp spikes and ritual jewelry. Where time and training have worn their garments threadbare, you can make out patterns of bleeding lacerations. Their garments are like that because they cut themselves. We just noticed that. Examine the captors. So these prisoners, blood drip down the tear-stained faces of captured officers, technomats, and workers. So technomats is labeled here. They're just low-ranking tech priests. And each of them has a different word, so that this is what they determine. Like, you are a heretic, you are a traitor, you're a renegade, you're an apostate is even labeled here. I can't even remember what the word apostate means. I don't have a dictionary in my hand. And we're going to continue onwards. You know, at some point, I think they explain why you're called a domin to them, but I don't remember why. Alright. And then they use terror cards. We keep the greatest relic, his terror. Terror? Yeah, tarot cards. Alright. Didn't know that was in this universe. And it's something because I played through this. Huh. Okay, and Cabela
the honor of this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than.
Okay, she gets weird. Alright. Yep. And then this is, as you've probably watched, if you watched yesterday's VOD, or if there's a reason I chose Blade Dancer, she's the reason why. And if you watch what we're about to do now, it is an amazing thing what you can do. Prepare for battle. So we're going to put you right there. Start the battle. And she has this amazing ability. She also comes with this consumable called the Blood File. It creates a pool of blood which has the same properties as the creator of the Raining Blood ability. So her whole thing specific is about you, the Blade Dancers, but specifically to Cabela is that as a Bloodspun Web, she uses blood in a lot of her attacks and a lot of her debuffs and a lot of her buffs. So, and she's a Death Cult Assassin. Death Cult Assassin, next single target melee attack splashes blood in a 5-cell cone behind the target. Now she said it's a single target. There's 5 targets here, so instead what we're going to do, we're going to throw that right there. So now they're all affected by Bloodstain for the next 2 rounds. The creature suffers plus 2% more damage for each stack of the Bloodstained effect. Just 1 stack, so it's only plus 2%. But then we're going to do one of these numbers. And she just cut up 3 in 1 slice. And she still has a move left. Or I can just use her Blade Dancer ability. And she cuts up everyone else, and that's it. That actually gets you an achievement as well if you manage to kill so many people within a 1 round period. It is very easy to get that achievement at this point, and I cannot remember if this achievement... Oh, my wife is watching. She just mentioned the fact that the chat is locked. Yeah, I forgot I locked that, and I did it on purpose for a reason. I don't know the reason. I just remember doing it. But now you get to sit here and listen to me just talk about this game. It's called Geeking Out. Oh, wait. Can she move? Oh, she can move. Let's go over. Why in the fuck would you do that? You have no need. What are you, like, juking someone out right here? Alright. Okay, we're just going to do this instead. This is a random thing I've seen anyone try to do. It's like, we're just going to juke. The game is being dumb. The game was trying to say that I couldn't do something when I could easily do it. Okay, we're gonna kill you.
The other side awaits.
We're gonna jump on the other side of this guy. Because then it's gonna make him take longer to get over to... I can't get over to him. Fuck. Alright, well, we're gonna wait. He's gonna come to me. He got bloodstained. And he missed. And then we're gonna jump on the other side of him. And just kill him. And that's how we do it. Yeah, I know I'm laggy. I told you that. It's because I don't have a wired internet connection, ma'am. I also noticed that for some reason when you followed me, it didn't go off because my overlay was screwed up and I didn't realize it was screwed up, so I need to fix that too. Because yesterday I got a follow on Kick, so I didn't even think about it. You don't have to watch. I appreciate you watching, but you don't have to. Oh, where was I at? This guy is freaking out because he's nervous that these people are... I don't even know what. And then this is your new... She's the Master at Arms. She's essentially your lieutenant or your captain for your police force on the ship. Or the enforcers. And then he... I'm not even sure what he's supposed to be either. Like, he's supposed to be like the engineering mechanic, but that's about it. And then the confessor guy that's talking, he's the priest. Here you go. He's the priest. Yep, see, she's entrusted with the honor of commanding the enforcers and keeping order aboard this vessel. Humble servant. Servants of the archenemy. He's just talking them up. And then I'm going to have her be my shadow. She's going to join me. Ugh. Thought someone messaged me or something. And then I don't know why I'm not getting any audio on the talking. Usually I think they're supposed to, but whatever. Who is this vizier? He's the first. He is the first blood spinner. He's their god person and old as fuck. He's not their god person. He's like the guy that they speak through or something. But they want me to follow in their footsteps of some matriarch of theirs to find the first spinner and then get more information out of him and do all this other stuff. Void ship map. So this is going to tell you about the void ship map because we're going to go and do this thing real quick. So we're going to go this way. Because there's some stuff and you could do on the ship. We're going to go to the chapel first. Every time you go on the void ship, no matter where you go on the void ship, you're always going to have your crew with you. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you can select to not have any of them, but you're always going to have your crew with you. And then we're gonna go over to you.
So you lots can calm down.
And she is my second person. Yes. And we're going to give you more weapon skill. Or can I give you more strength? I'm going to give you more strength so you can hurt people some more. And you need acrobatic artistry and athletics. Do I have anything that tells me that utilizing two-handed sword is going to be any different? I don't think so. Where is giant two-handed sword? Who's messaging me now? S-wife.
You haven't got
Oh
any-
God. Jeez. Okay, I don't know why my wife just sent me that. She sent me some video about folding fitted sheets. I'm watching that right now. I'm streaming. I told her that. Look at that blood-soaked weapon. Isn't it beautiful? If it's not laggy as fuck for y'all. Again, I apologize. I'm working on getting it fixed. Oh, can I upgrade anyone else's stuff? I don't think I can. I don't think anyone has anything better than what they already have. So we're gonna continue on.
Your presence has flooded the astropath souls with myriad shades of horror.
And you, my guy, are the new astropath. Excuse me, people. I had to sneeze like a mofo. There's supposed to be something I can do in here. I have to fix something. Oh, here it is. These people can't figure out how to fix things. Protect us from the machine spirit's unrest. What's the issue? We can't figure out. Who's messaging me? Nope. Oh, never mind. What's going on? The sacred compiler is ailing. A gloom has come over the machine spirits. So the machine spirits is they believe that all machines are possessed by a spirit that adheres to what the cult mechanicus wants them to, and is why they can control technology. I don't know where they got this idea from, to be honest, but it's their idea, and it because I guess it's willed into existence. It works that way. They're asking. They don't know how to fix it, but we're gonna show them how to fix it.
Oh, the irony.
And then the Waxstein interpreter is silent, having had a new. Essentially, what's going on in this entire place is they forgot how to do maintenance properly on things,
Over.
and so as it's been going through, nothing's been fixed
Premonition runs true.
properly, at least. So you're like, why is this doing this? It needs to be fixed. That's why. That music, though.
The whispers told me how.
Alright, I know. Oh, here it is. Ooh.
That wasn't so difficult.
Alright, I think that's everything that needs to be fixed. Oh, what's this over here? Some random loot. Yeah, and I mentioned yesterday, if you hit M, open up the map, and you look at whatever on the area you might have missed for loot and stuff, it also helps with like finding things you might need to fix. So in this case, or like not technically fix, but just things you might need to mess with. And then you just go back and you're going to talk to this dude again. And he's going to tell you, oh my god, the machine spirit fixed itself. No, you fixed it. Your lordship, the sacred mechanism is working again. You guys ever heard of fucking preventative maintenance care? Okay, no, I don't care about that. Stop it, kick bots. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then these people don't understand why you're telling them that the things are broken. It's because they didn't do their fucking job. Receive the Dakota reports. I think I have to talk to this guy again. Acquire master, technically. And he's going to tell you, I have something for you. Thank you for your assistance in preparing the compiler. We have been able to interpret a most curious message. It contains a call sign that agents of the renegade Vogtifer used in your previous dude that lived with you, or that not lived with you, the other heir that betrayed everyone. But he basically is telling you that there's a place you can go to now. Like, this is one of those rumors that I was just mentioning earlier. And there's now a place where I can go investigate that may or may not give me more information on what was happening in the first place. I'm going to go to another spot. I'm going to go to the shrine now. I know the rumor I got said go to the bridge, go do this, but or go to the freight line, go do this. I'm going to the shrine instead. I labeled the stream as finishing chapter 1 and said we might finish everything on the ship instead. Where is... Hi, you. So you could talk to... This is your new confessor, your new high priest for the religion. And then... You can, as you talk to them... So there's another achievement in this area of the game. The achievement consists of 3 puzzles within this area. We're going to go... And it's best to do this achievement as early as possible because it's further into the game with the story regarding the blood cult. You'll get to a point where if you don't do it, you can no longer do some of the achievement because parts of this place are just destroyed or the characters aren't there anymore. Here's an initiate. What are you doing? And then he's a mysterious object, but undeniably a holy one. He's looking for a way to open this, if I remember correctly. But he can't remember how to open it, or he can't figure it out. One of the predecessors was the last attempt solving this relic's mystery. And we're gonna help answer this guy's thing. My light reaches everywhere. The greedy will see me in gold, the scholars in humanity's cradle, but only the righteous will see me within their souls. I'm talking about the Emperor? So you basically have to keep going through all these riddles and then get the right things done. I'm within every human. My loss is feared, for without me comes the end. But give me that to the Emperor and you will be eternal. Soul? Question mark? I am a poison, I am perdition, I am disgrace. Burn me down, eradicate me, or perish rejected by the Emperor. Heretic? I don't fucking know. Alright, we're gonna see purity. Okay, and if you get it wrong, it just goes back all the way to the start, but it never tells you what got wrong. Which is the thing that sucks. So you have to, like, hope that eventually you just find the combination. And it came back. Alright, so my suggestion to anyone that wants to actually get these achievements as we achievement hunt this is to, if you're playing on Steam, you can easily do Shift Tab. You can pull up a web browser. You guys aren't seeing me do this. Give me half a second. I will show you how this works. Doo-doo! Woo! Steam web browser. Look at that. Woo! We're going to Google Rogue Trader. We are in the Chapel puzzles. So then if you go, you can literally click on just about any of these, Reddit, Rogue Trader Wiki, the Steam community. I think I went to this one in particular last time I did this. And then look at that. There's your answers. Throne, blood, weakness, and purity. And then we just shift tab back. And we're back in the land of the video game. But we can shift tab again. And I turn my game capture on. And then we're good. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Oh shit, I already forgot what it said. Throne, blood, heretic, purity? Nope. Weakness, purity. Throne, blood, weakness, purity. And then you get an item for completing it once the orb opens up, and this item can be equipped. It is once per combat if the wearer does not use any abilities during their turn. They can end their turn to grant all adjacent allies an extra turn with 1 AP. I'm not really too sure how well that is, nor do I know for sure if what they constitute as what that item constitutes as an ability. But it is what it is. And then we can talk to this initiate. Grant me understanding, master. Grant me wisdom, your lordship. How can I do this? Who are you and what do you want? Or what do you do? He sorts recordings. He literally looks at the confessions that everyone has and says, what the fuck? And if they're worrisome enough to warrant, investigation because they might be a heretic, that's what these are for. And then you see this response right here is grayed out. It's because I'm not a heretic or not heretical enough. So you can help him out with listening to them. And then as you talk, they will go over and you're like, all right, whatever. And then we have to go and find these people among the ship. I think one of them is the confessor immediately. Alright. So it's not him. I think one of them. I'll have to come back here later anyways. So we're going to go to the other compartments real quick. Because I'm pretty sure one of the people is your, I can't remember the guy's name. Here's me. This guy. Janus, the high effect worm. And you just kind of have to brute force guessing it. And he... You could be a charitable person or whatever you want to be. But you basically just tell him what you want to do, and then he'll go off and do it. And I don't think it has any effect at the end of the day. And then... you can talk to her. Oh... who's the other... oh, I remember who it is. I think. Pretty sure the other... confession... actually, wait. Let's run back here this way. I think one of the confessions, not the bridge officer, maybe the Voxmaster? And she will tell you that she wants these things called Kalepas. I think they're supposed to be a bird or something. And she wants a pair for some reason. I can't remember why. And it's weird, but it's whatever. The last person I need to talk to is going to be the chapel. No, not chapel. Yeah. The shrine. Oh, wait, no. I needed the chapel. Never mind. I'm dumb. The chapel will have...
we are bound by the blood of martyrs.
you have to talk to... what's his nut? That has the face that I can't remember the name of. He's the guy, I'm pretty sure. He is the way. And he is so weird about his confession. I don't know why, but... he just is... astropaths are weird. They all are weird. I just don't know what he's thinking, man.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
I'm gonna go back to the shrine. Do 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 do. And we can go and talk to Mr. Initiate guy again. And he'll be like, oh sweet, nothing to worry about, and then that's it. That's all you do with him. Now over here though,
Stay faithful.
there's a button you can press.
Rewarded.
And from here you're supposed to spell something out. And I cannot remember for the life of me what I'm supposed to spell. Does it tell me? Oh yeah, Fury. So you have to be able to actually discern these letters, because I cannot sometimes. So that's an F. So we're gonna actually,
Blood is my life,
you can go there.
is my duty.
You know you're getting it right if on the right hand side these are lighting up green. So like once you get the first one done, it won't keep doing it. So it's F, U,
Did you want something?
R,
When the faithful are idle,
A.
heresy grows.
Color the uncolored.
Ah shit, I got it wrong. So if you get it wrong, easiest way to fix it is you just take everyone back off. I think Yeah, no, you have to take everyone off. If they're depressing it, it doesn't work.
Should I divine our next step?
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field
What torments you?
So F.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperial.
Did I mention that my whispers tell you jokes?
join me. in
No, that'd be
prayer.
weird to hear.
Onward.
They fear to look at me because of my appearance. I fear to look at them because of their
And then it
rotten
raises
souls.
down this thing the rest of the way.
It is the ordinary.
And boom, you got a mace. I don't know if it's actually any good compared to what I have, but it's mine now. In those 3 puzzles will get you an achievement for completing the puzzles within this chapel area. Let me see. Is this mace any better? The maximum push distance of the smallest 5 cells and any collision damage is increased by 50%. It's not that bad. But I don't need it. Someone else can have it though. You can have it. Because for some reason you don't have a melee. If need be. Let's go offer a prayer. I don't think that anything happens if I offer a prayer. What's the prayer I remember the best? Fuck bitches, get money? No? Okay. I don't know then. Now we're gonna go to the freight line. Now there's another achievement down here. I'm pretty sure these are, if I remember correctly, the achievements that we're about to look at, or the achievements I'm about to mention, for the freight line at least, are for the first DLC of the game, not for the main campaign of the game, but we're already doing it. So here we are. We're in the freight line, or at least the level of the freight line we can start at. A Dock Frenzo. Welcome to the Freight Hub LD987-A14. He's the Master at Arms for this area of the Enforcers. Or not technically Master at Arms, he's like the captain of this area. And you gotta tell this guy that you're here to inspect it, because then they won't try to follow you. Well, I mean, they're not going to follow you either way, but you're going to conduct an inspection, and then you're going to just walk around visiting everything. As we're visiting here, we're going to steal all of my own stuff back for myself, because somehow it's all over the ship and not already in its compartments it needs to be in, which is a little weird. Here's something. Universal power cells. I wish they had that in real life. We kind of do, but we don't. Nothing over here, and this is our first clue. It's like a crescent moon with a sword or something in it. I don't know. And if you haven't noticed, everyone, if you have a position of power, everyone has a, not a disdain for you, but they like are afraid of you in every way, shape, and form possible. And they see it as a sign of disrespect. But like, I don't see it that way, personally. Like, it obviously wasn't something they did, and she just said, remember this sign? Yeah, this is your trail. Like, obviously they the Bloodspawn did this. It wasn't done on accident. And then he'll tell you it's associated, and it's some song. I don't know if it's like actually sung or something, or if it's just kind of like, oh, here it is. He's trying to sing it. Don't ask me to sing it, because I ain't fucking singing that. And then you can just ask him some questions of what it is. And then you just accept the invitation. You're going to have to follow either way, but you can like click on it and it'll tell you some more. And look at that. We just leveled up. Everyone leveled up. Okay, shut up. Archetype. Alright. What do I want? I'm gonna get some more strength. Oh wait, do I need more willpower? Or toughness? I don't know. Let's give myself some more strength, I guess. And then... Ooh, this is something I saw yesterday that allows me to use medikits. Death Warden. The Blade Dancer's medikit is now determined by weapon skill instead of intelligence, if their weapon skill is higher. The Blade Dancer deals +5 plus my medikit plus medikit divided by 10 percentage critical damage, and can use medikits as if having medikit skill advancement or the corresponding feature or talent. So we're gonna get Death Warden to myself at the moment, because I can't think of anything else I need right now that'll help me out with my character that I'm building myself, not following along to things even though I asked for help on what to do. Now I'm not doing it. We're gonna give you strength because you're weak for some goddamn reason. We're gonna give you... Why can't you do this? Because you don't have the Oath of Vengeance. Ooh, we increase your wounds and your dodge. We're gonna do that for you then. My warrior. I'm gonna give him more weapon skill. He has nothing recommended to him. We're not using Brace for Impact with you. It's not even an ability I have yet, so why does it keep coming up? Maybe it's an ability I could have gotten, I just never did. Okay, so we're going to do... there is something. I just saw it a moment ago. I lost it. Where'd it go? Grenadier. Grenadier allows us to use a grenade without utilizing AP, and it doesn't count towards attack limits. So as we go along, that'll help out with being able to throw things. And I give it to Abelard a lot because Abelard gets thrown into situations where he's like right next to a lot of enemies, but he's also kind of like in their back line. So then he could just whoop, throw it in. Why can't you get this yet? Because you don't have those prerequisites. The target takes willpower is... Okay, what powers can you get then? Oh, Dominate. Dominate has something cool to going for it. We're gonna go with Dominate. They have to pass a willpower check, and if they with a -5 penalty on their willpower check, or the next turn they'll use all their movement points to get closer to the target. So if they wanted to move into cover, they can't. They have to move closer to you. And they'll remain under that effect unless they pass the test, which a lot of times they do not. We're gonna add you some logic. Alright, give you some agility. And then we're gonna see what you can do. We're gonna give him Shield of Faith for now. Protect later against higher threats. Oh, she has some amazing abilities. as a navigator. And this is one of the ones I actually grabbed in my second game that I loved and love to use. And then we could just... and then ebb and flow is kind of funny. So like every turn she'll gain an additional action point, and then 20 perception every odd turn. So every even turn it's one thing, every odd turn it's the other thing, which is actually kind of funny to me. We're gonna go through the door. We're gonna look at this. For this achievement, or for that thing, you literally just have to follow the line.
I am not even sure what is making me more nauseous. These horrid...
And this is how you learn more about the hub area. So I had to go through this because there's no way I can skip it for some stupid reason. We're gonna sit here. I'm gonna go on to websites to look at things. Yeah, I don't know why. So you can skip some of the cutscenes in this game, but you can't skip like those ones for some reason. Or at least I haven't figured out how to. Button mash the keyboard does not work. Oh, and I gotta make sure that I'm not about to accidentally skip over an achievement again in this area. So the best way I've found to look and see if you have any achievements you miss is if we go and show you the achievement board right here. So Steam, while you're in game, will put it 3 different ways. You got in progress, which is technically everything. And it looks like you can go over here and, all right, this is the one I want. So then you can move it higher or lower on the scale. You got my achievements, which is everything you have unlocked. And then everything that's locked still. And then global achievements. Now, a little secret. Maybe everyone doesn't want to know this or not. But we got something that says hidden achievements right here. When you're in global achievements, if you click on it, it tells you what the name of the achievement and what you have to do to get the achievement. And they always think it's a spoiler thing, but it's not really a spoiler thing because you still can't get the achievement half the time. But it is something there that you can learn. So I'm looking through, and I don't think there is anything I will miss. That's a later achievement. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to miss anything right now. Yeah, it does not look like I'm going to miss anything at the moment, so we're going to keep going on. Here's your second little paint job. Literally just pointing you in a way to go. And so we're going to go that way. Look at this fire that no one's telling you about because they're the one causing it. It's actually kind of funny. This is actually like a job the enforcers will do, is that they go around burning the habs with the intent to destroy anything and everything that doesn't need to be there. Because they shouldn't be there for one reason or another. They look at it as a way to make sure that there is no brain power. There's no brain power, apparently. They do it to make sure that there's no heresy developing and stuff. 9 times out of 10 there isn't. But It's that one time when you don't do it, it becomes worse. Alright, we're gonna try to heal this guy. I don't think it actually ends up having... But who knows? I don't know if he dies or not, but he probably did. So... I think I have to go down here.
Step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Nope. As you can see, enforcers are everywhere doing their job to tell people to do their job.
The premonition runs true.
Hey, here's your master at arms guy. He's going to tell you about this train. You don't have to do anything with it. You're not going to get an achievement off of it. But you talk to him. You can go on this train that he is trying to fix, and then go through some checks to like fix it and stuff. There's not much to it. I did it once. I thought there was an achievement to it. There was no achievement to it. I was sad. It was great. Ooh.
Gave me a vision.
Now, there is an achievement to go around and like actually interact with a lot of things. So, and that's part of your investigation. So part of your investigation is actually to do this stuff. So like you got this guy who's like looking at, who's making game with his rat. And then you can actually figure out how to game the system. And you can play the game. And when you play this game, you can actually cheat. But he won't know. Ah. And then he's going over... Okay, what he's talking about... Because I said I wasn't going to go over everything, or I wasn't going to read everything. He's talking about the local legend on this ship, and I don't know if it's with every void ship, or if it's just this void ship in particular, is a Nemesis? I don't fucking know. Some like local legend every once in a while, every couple generations, it's a guy or gal that gets super pissed off with the Lord, and then they try to like destroy the ship. Or they try to have some kind of rebellion, always fails. And they try to look out for like the little man. They always fail. And then you can apparently just dash everyone's hopes right then and there.
Know your duty.
Kind of love being the lord of this ship.
I rise above hardships.
But you always want to run around and figure out the local populace. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, look at this guy. He looks like he's having fun. Push. Just kidding. He's trying to commit suicide if you haven't figured it out, but we could tell him don't do it because you're going to ruin my train. And then you can do some Imperial check and realize he was a death cultist. get some more information out of him. And learn that he was a spinner. And because he didn't do what he was supposed to do, they want to kill him. He is going to kill himself instead. I don't know if using the heretic thing will actually save his life or not. I never tried, but we're not doing a heretic run right now, so I'm not going to. I'm not going to judge him either and let him just figure it out. Which looks like he's just going to kill himself no matter what. That's how you do it. You just go splat and die. We're going to go over here. Ooh. Someone noticed this. Get more of these things. Let's go over to this bar brawl. Oh boy. Alright, we're going to stop this enforcer from beating the shit out of this guy because they think he stole something. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. Basically what's going on is they're taking, they have these cards, you've seen me pick up a couple of them already. The cards are distributed out after the end of every shift, but like the inflation is just insane. So the value of like a card is nothing. And the enforcer's trying to say that they redistribute them. You can look at it however you want. I see it as abuse because, well, that's how I see it, but also I'm on this kind of trying to keep these people from fucking rebelling. I can hold enter to skip. I forget that. That is a thing I could do. Now we're going to go over here. And we're actually going to show you another achievement that you can get. So if you guys notice, for those that are watching now and for those that will watch later, there's these yellow squares. There's a box over here on the yellow squares. If you go over to this crane, you can operate it. And you see the claw moves one way or the other. Now this is an achievement I'm pretty sure you have to have the DLC for, but I can't remember. Pretty sure you do, because I think the only way to get to the freight line is to get the DLC. But you set the claw to go pick up this thing. Turn out, claw sucks. It's broke. So you gotta go over here, you gotta manually secure it. Get back up here. Someone hit the button. And now the achievement comes when you, I'm pretty sure it's called Oops. Once you have this crate and you have it labeled over here, if you just drop it on top of this dude's head, you get an achievement. I figured this out 100% on accident when I did that, because I was like, I didn't pay attention to where the guy was at, and I dropped it right on his head and I got the achievement. And it's a simple achievement. It's actually kind of funny. Everyone freaks out and everyone thinks you did it because the guy deserved it. You did it because it was an accident in my case, but it was still funny nonetheless. And then
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
you go over here, and this is that the Nemesis thing I was talking about earlier that I can't remember the name of. Come over here, there's a laborer who's cowering away. And there's a pickaxe. Power pick. has its own abilities and stuff. I don't care for it. It's there. Let's run Rudolph. I don't know why my character just sang that. That was fucking weird. Alright, gonna keep going, gonna keep running, gonna keep running, gonna keep running. Okay, at some point, these beggars get in your fucking face. And then you have to yell at them to get lost. Because if you don't yell at them to get lost, you're not gonna be able to get the achievement that you need to get. Or you might want to get.
Know your duty.
And that achievement comes when you... This is not part of the achievement, this is something else. Come into here. Da-da-da. And there's thieves. And you talk to them, you learn that these thieves are a gang. So there's gangs within each of these habs. Habs, if you think about it, are like giant... Like, they're like mansions. And within these mansions are like way too many fucking people. But they can move from one part to the other, and within these mansions, there are the workers work on the mansion, and then they get to live on the mansion, or I guess like a plantation or something. And the thieves move from plantation to plantation, mansion to mansion, whatever you want to call it. And they take what they want, and then they act as enforcers so that they can keep the rabble rousing down. But they're stealing my shit, so I'm gonna kill them. Because they're stealing my shit. Because they think that someone's going to take their place regardless. I don't care. So everyone's going to die. And since there's two of us, they can just jump on them. And I don't know why, but Cabela has like this insane fucking range. Okay, maybe she doesn't apparently. What the fuck? Abelard, go there. Cabela won't move for some reason. You can go right there, Idra. Actually, I like to put... Usually I like to put Cassie in a different spot because she tends to get targeted a lot. So we're going to put Cassie right there. I don't know why I can't move Cabela. It's kind of annoying because she's the first one up the bat. So we're going to have to move Abelard right there? Question mark? I guess that's the strat. I don't know why she's stuck. Yeah, she's just stuck for some reason. Oh boy, here we go. You missed. You missed again. Oh, you're just a brute. You're not even gonna get near me. You're gonna go here. And you're going to commit death from above. You did 0. Oh, because he's armor. They all have armor. If you did the thing, you would know that they have this type of armor, scrap plating, which means that they can ignore damage for like a turn or something. So in order to fix that, we're just going to murder this mofo. Okay, apparently not. She missed like 5 times. And there's some damage. Oh no! Oh, this guy's dual wielding. And she got freaking hit by a rusty sword. And now Cassie's up. Now she has 2 effects. Lidless Stare is like an area of effect that hits a lot of people. As you can see, it's going to do a lot of damage. And it ignores the armor penetrating thing that they just had. And then, or I could use the Stare, which immobilizes people. I would want to use it to mobilize this mofo. And hopefully I can. I can also use voice command to give people another turn. Or like some bonuses. And bring it down gives them another turn. Let me use Blade Dance to cut people. And then that stops that turn, and then we're going to use Lidless Stare on the Thief Leader. I don't know if he passed that willpower check or not. He did not. He's mobilized. Sweet. He can't move. That doesn't mean he can't shoot, though, but it just means he's in the open. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This guy can't aim for shit. Nope. Alright, can you hit them at all? No, you cannot. For some reason, you can hit that, but you can't hit them. I need you to be in a better position then. Whenever you're using certain abilities with your Psykers, you gotta pay attention to where you're dealing damage from. Or who you're dealing damage to. You may accidentally kill someone that you're not intending to kill. What if I go right here? Oh, it hits the gunner and... Yeah. We're gonna do this because it's less damage to all of my characters. And more damage to them, or at least to their plate armor, apparently. Goddamn, dude. Alright. We're gonna give you the ability. And Death from Above. Right in front of his face.
Your defiance is futile. I will not be deterred.
Oh, jeez. I don't know how the fuck that just happened, but okay. Acrobatic Artistry will take him back to there, and I don't want to do that. We're going to keep him right where he's at. Instead... I'm going to charge with Abelard. And then Reckless Strike. Right? Yeah, that's a strat. Here it is, boys. Overkill. That's what we're here for. Oh, can you hit any of these people? You cannot hit a thing. Are you trained on the broadside of a barn? Holy God. Like, legitimately, this character... Alright. Oh, we're just gonna... that's the best you can do, apparently. They really thought they could hit her. Can I move? Does she have Death from Above ability at the moment? I don't think she does. Doesn't look like it. So we're going to use Blade Dance to cut people. And we're going to throw this down. Maybe. Nah. All these thieves trying to thieve. You got hit once. Calm down. Where's my littlest stair? There we go. I think... Oh, he's just out of range.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Abelard with a second turn.
It will be done.
He's gonna murder people with the second turn. Maybe. Ooh, F2, I can throw a grenade.
Victory is imminent.
Didn't do anything because he saw the plate armor. but it's something.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh shit. Buddy boy with the pistol over here shot his own teammate. We called that friendly fire.
What is this foreboding? But of course. Anything else?
Alright, I think everyone is buffed and debuffed as much as Neo. I have toxins. It's not good. Blade dance your way out of this. Kill people. Do a thing. Alright, can I... Brutal strike with an area attack? Yes, I can. And that killed 2 people. That's what I wanted. Why can't I jump on here? Alright, we're gonna save my death from above, apparently.
It will be done. Indeed.
My Lord Captain was down because he got a retaliation. Why did he get a retaliation? What the fuck?
I will do my duty.
That was not something I expected to see happen, and now I'm pissed.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Okay.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Yeah, you're gonna kill that guy. Or you're gonna miss. This is why we don't like keeping you in the party. Nope, nope. Don't kill her.
My death. May my blood be a worthy sacrifice.
Oh, shut up.
Trust me.
So much damage. Just kill him. Thank God. I can't even get close to anyone else, though, unfortunately.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Alright, you two... I can't even see you from the stair this time. What the fuck? Alright, well, what about...
I have read
Try that.
tomes of military tactics.
I like how she says, I have read books. These books told me things.
Captain.
Like, these books did not mean anything. Kill this dude before he can kill anyone else, please. And now it's your turn, so you can...
That is not my destiny. There is movement in the Empyrean. On it.
Excuse me.
Victory is imminent.
Chop his head off. Damn it.
It will be done.
Almost dead. Why is he getting that? I don't remember him having the ability for this kind of shit.
God Emperor, move through me.
Oh
Be the fire
boy.
in my heart. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Let's get to it.
Nope, nope. Abelard's down too. Fuck. Fuck.
My prescience has failed me.
Jesus Christ, I don't remember this fight being this hard. Maybe this is a... I don't even think this is the hardest early game fight you can have.
I bring mercy and retribution. As the tenant stated, I shall not fail.
Alright, that didn't do jack shit in my opinion. Can I throw this fire grenade? I can't.
If only that were possible.
Oh, damn it. What? Damn, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Maybe. I think you should be able to throw grenades without line of sight. Because, I mean, they do that in real life all the fucking time.
Emperor, give me strength.
But no. How dare you throw a grenade?
Do not dare.
Oh, I can't do. Yeah, and you can't use the ability to. You can't use voice of command or bring it down on the same character within a combat, unfortunately. So you're going to get right into his face. Oh wait, no, that doesn't matter. Yeah, you're just gonna scream at him, I guess. Scream.
Was that you? Or
Can I?
will do.
Alright. You are gonna come in and you're gonna kill this dude, I swear to God.
I will bathe this.
Your gun can't damage him enough to kill him? What are you made of? Guess we have to use your freaking firearm mastery bullshit.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Yeah.
I will not.
Oh, look at that.
As the Emperor commands, strike is a
So dumb. But the bitches got it done. All four of them. Casing, chest plate. I don't remember that fight needing to be that difficult. I don't think it ever was. There are definitely more difficult fights in Chapter 1 overall. But like out of all the
Step, I forge my
DLC added,
stars. Stay faithful and you will be rewarded.
yeah, these guys are not being rewarded at all.
Watches over us.
Stay faithful and you will be rewarded.
This is out of the ordinary.
But I am faithful and not being rewarded. I live in a slum. Like, by comparison, my room and higher on the ship is way better. Ooh, where's this thing? What the freak? Like a freak, man. Oh, I think I know where it's at. It was right there the entire time.
Know your duty.
This thing, I don't even know what the fuck to call it, is something that you do have to interact with as well. As part of getting the achievement. I don't think you have to do this part. I don't think you have to do the whole like looking onward, but sewage. I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck to call that thing, dude. Oh, I just think about putting that thing in my mouth. It's gross. I'm gonna puke over it. Just and get over here, go down the road. Game saves. And we have to talk to this guy. This is the foreman. He will tell you about this sludge and like how he's never seen the rogue trade before. I mentioned yesterday something about items and stuff. Didn't really give more information on it, but if you notice, there's this little like arrows pointing either opposite directions that tells you that you're either giving or getting something in return for whatever you do. And since we're going Iconoclast, we're going to give this foreman all the stacks of ration cards we have. And then you're going to ask him, what's going on? Just around everything. Everything for the past 200 years have gone into that vat to make whatever the fuck this is. And then you have to drink, you have to eat it. You have to eat it in front of everyone to show that their life is good. And I think that completes the achievement for if you, like doing the investigation stuff. But that was also an achievement, I think, just for eating it in general in the first place. And you have to eat it. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to eat it, like, and then not actually eat it. Like, you have to eat it. And your entire party is going to tell you you're fucking nuts. And then he'll be like, oh yeah, look at that, Lord Captain ate it, you should be fucking good. And you get an item for it too. The auto stimulant, the warrior does not move during the turn or become immobilized, slowed, stunned, or knocked prone, they gain a temporary wounds equal to 6. If you have Iconoclast Conviction, all of their allies immediately gain the same number of temporary wounds. So, as a Iconoclast person, it actually benefit me to wear this. And my team as well. Oh, I did not know I had other items on my person that I could distribute. Crit chance, hit chance. Oh no, if anyone needs it, it's this bitch. Just getting a hit chance. God damn. Oh, we're gonna give you these gloves, madame. Actually, let's give the gloves to my other psyker because if she falls in battle. I was mentioning earlier. I mentioned it at one point. So there's fresh injuries which you can heal if you have. So I'm gonna grab a medikit kit and then just go over to the target you want to heal. Tell them, hey, heal that person. And, but if you have these other things, these like head trauma or broken ribs and stuff, the other items you might notice or the other injuries you might notice, those can't be fixed with just a med kit. You have to go back to your ship and rest up. Which is not hard to do. But if you're already on your ship running around, it becomes extremely difficult to do. Okay, everyone has a thing. Continue to run around here, but I'm pretty sure that gives you the achievement. I already have it, so like it's not going to pop off for me again. But at least you could see how to get to the achievement yourself. Oh my gosh, why are we not going down? This is dumb. Ah, fuck. Giant ass thing right here where there's a huge gap. Hey, demolition probably means there's something I want over here. It's in the trash can. Crumpled scrap of parchment. It's probably like something that tells you for later on. I don't fucking know. Oh my god, I can't see. Here we go. Can I go over here? Nope, okay, that's as far as I can go. Ooh, this is gonna be a fun one. So there is an achievement that is tied to stuff down here. These dudes. So when you, this is like the pit of the ship. I don't know if every ship has one of these. I'd assume they do, but everyone down here is essentially like so sickly to the extreme that they don't. No one wants to be around you at all. They consider you a mutant at this point. And then we're going to go over here. And I think we could talk to these people. Look at them.
Seer. Would he be proud?
Grab some guts, apparently.
The divine watches over us.
Go over here, running around. Here's some more goods. They say goods, but they're guts. Talk to this chick. She's gonna give you more information on what's going on. But you can't do anything quite yet. So she's gonna basically tell you, like, you have to go where they just shove this dude down. But when we get over there, we're gonna have some fun anyways. We're gonna... Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. Thank god. Alright. Ranking up. Here we go. Awareness. Medical. Demolition. Do I want to have more lore? Oh, I think I need warp ability. For dialogue option reasons. But I could be wrong. Melting armor. They don't have anything recommended to me. Oh. Wounded Beast. Every injury increases the Deathworld character's agility and willpower by +5. Then every trauma counts as 3 injuries. I think I needed that. I think there's a need for it. I can't remember what, but I think there is a need for it. Athletics? Because I can't give you strength. Deathclaw Assassin's allies deal more damage to enemies, both ally and their target stand on the blood-covered cells. That can come in handy. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do Dance of Blood. Give you more medical so you can use medication stuff later on. And then we're going to give you Thick Skin because that way you can... Actually, wait, what about Hardened Scars? Whenever the warrior is hit while under the Endure effect, their damage deflection is increased by +1. Oh, I have Endure, so we're going to give you Hardened Scars. Cooperative Protocol. First dodge attempt of every enemy suffers a -14% penalty. That actually doesn't sound bad at all. Fresh target. Yeah, that means if no one's attacked it yet, we're gonna hurt it some more. More or less. Oh. I don't know where to go next. Unnatural luck. So we can basically give a new stat to someone. I'm gonna give you rapid reload. I don't plan on using you a lot. To be quite honest, I don't plan on using her a lot if I can help it. Or ally uses her act, gain temporary runes, commanding voice. Oh, this increases the range of her ability to use voice of command and then anything else associated with that, which I need. Let's upgrade your commerce, sure.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Look at, yeah, all these fucking chickens.
Never doubt me. The Emperor favors me today. I better myself through my service.
The premonition runs true.
Oh shit.
Let the faith guide my
What do we got here? Where'd those items go? We got a pair of gloves. If formed by a Death Cult assassin, whenever the wearer kills an enemy, that enemy explodes in a fountain of blood. Alright, well, you're a Death Cult assassin. You're wearing that shit immediately. How do I know if you're a Death Cult assassin, technically? Oh, it's... Okay. You can actually... I think you can make yourself a Death Cult assassin. We're about to find out in a few moments, I think. This is for Death Cult assassins, and I already forgot the other item that I just picked up too. Let's sort this by type. So melee, pistols, shotguns, long range, and all that shit.
Know your duty.
And we're going to keep running around Christmas tree, having a happy holiday. Oh, that was a thing. Journal, rumors, or quests. What was it? Ah, so this is an achievement. So when you spend too much time down here, and this achievement comes specifically with Voidborn DLC. So I'm pretty sure that means everything I've been doing so far is like Voidborn DLC stuff. But anyways, I digress. So this achievement, we're gonna go and look at my character. If you can see now. Apparently not. Okay, go to summaries. Where the freak? Oh wait, features. You got suspicious rash. It's permanent. So unlike everything else, like broken ribs or unlike head trauma, you can get rid of that by going back to your ship. With suspicious rash, you can't do that. With suspicious rash, there's 2 ways to get rid of it in the game, and I'll show you one way in a moment. Because I don't need the achievement, actually, but the achievement essentially is play the game, beat the game with this rash. You will have a permanent debuff the entire time, but it's not that big of a deal. It wasn't that hard. You don't have to do it on daring difficulty. You just gotta do it, and you're good. She just fucking yeeted herself into that. I hope she survived. I actually don't ever remember if she does or not. But we're gonna talk to this dude real quick. You don't have to, but you can. And then you'll notice he's talking about they describe these dudes and how they look. They're nasty. And you can go through all the whatever you want to do, but eventually it'll all come back to the point of I either kill you or I don't do anything. In my opinion, we should always kill them. So there's a couple groups around. It's group number 1, it's group number 2. She's the first one to deal with anyone, so we're going to put you... I'm just going to put you right here. Outcast leader group, and that group. Okay, and then everyone else can move afterwards. Okay, that's gross. If that's the case, we'll put Argenta here. I'm going to keep I'm going to keep all my melee over here. I'm going to deal with the leader. Then Cassie's going to go... she can go right here and blast people. It's funny because everyone else you see around is not going to go in combat. It's just going to stand there and let it happen. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, that's a way to do it. Game didn't know how to handle itself, apparently. Apparently it doesn't kill him? Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be a little worse than I thought it was going to be. Let's give it to my main character since he has the least amount of health. What? He has one of the least amount of health, and he's the most injured at the moment. I say most injured, he just has the most debuffs. This mofo just kicked someone. Oh. Oh. This game sometimes. And just... I float. Alright, can I hit anything? Oh yeah, you can't shoot. So a lot of the abilities in this game you can't use if there's an enemy right next to you. Fucking Christ. Alright, we're gonna do... So you noticed earlier I had a secondary slot for shit? If you hit X, you have a secondary slot to do shit. And this closer range, with the fact she can't hit anything to save a life, we're going to just get up into these people's faces and we're going to fucking smash them in.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Alright, that didn't do a thing. You are going to use this little stair to at least kill... Okay, and then they are all going to have this puff of smoke, I guess. Who do I want doing what? Let's use you. What? Oh no, fuck. I used Littlest Stair first, I don't have enough AP. Oh shit. Alright, well. Let's throw that down. Let's do some jumping. Cut some people. Cut some more people. Watch her not kill a single person. Alright, that should be enough. Abelard, we're just gonna have you try to kill this dude as well.
Indeed. At your beck and call.
And that's gonna be that for that.
And so shall it your corrupt will.
Alright, there's at least one person killed. Oof. Alright. I'm gonna hurt. Hope we don't hit Cabela. We did not. She parried us. That's good. That's good. Here we go. Here we go. We're on our way. This is Brother Bear now, mofos. Ooh. Alright, acrobatic artist, you see how we just got back to that position? We can use our jump again.
So it shall your corrupt
And look at that. We are just fucking murder machine right now, man.
who oppose us.
Oh, I love that. I love this class. It's a great class. I didn't think it was going to be as fun as it's being so far. It's being really fun. You are going to hurt these people. Because I told you to.
Was it you? Or
You didn't kill any of them, though. I guess I did tell you to hurt them.
anything else?
Alright, and they're all getting damaged because they're still in poison. Probably should have moved them out of that. Oop, dodge. Can any of this... Oh, this attack pushes back the enemy. So pushback attacks are actually pretty fun because they'll actually deal more damage on the impact. And then if they also get pushed back into more enemies, like if there's an enemy behind them, it causes damage to that enemy that also got hit. Just really fun.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Try to die with grace.
She always talks like that in colors because she can see the void in colors. It's kind of weird
Isn't this a job
sometimes,
for
but
serfs?
if you're ever wondering like why she talks like the way she does, that's why. Almost everyone is dead. Can I use a leap to get up there? I cannot. I can, however, use her insane amount of movement to then do this.
I cannot serve you in this way. The undying Emperor whispers his will.
And the Undying Emperor better kill people.
My blade whispers your name.
I like how they're just having a conversation while I'm murdering people around them. Like, ah, this is normal. This is a Tuesday. Since there's only one target, she's going to not kill him. What the fuck? There you go. Oh. Abelard, Abelard, Abelard. Alright, well, you can't really do much. Can I get a line of sight to at least do that? Yep. Okay, cool. Boom. Not that hard. Lots of stuff. Hopefully, if you guys are watching this, even if it's after the fact, you guys will all want to pick up this game yourself. Or at least this is helping you choose whether or not you want to pick up the game yourself. Oh boy. We're just gonna fucking jump. Jump, 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 jump. Whoop. We done it. Done diddly done it. The diddler or the diddlist.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
I thought. I know I have to be kind of careful around this area because there's missable, like, loot. Because I think this is the one and only time where your character will ever be around in this area. It's been a while though. I'm pretty sure it is there are missable loot spots. So if it tells you to go down, don't immediately go down. Keep running around until you find what you're looking for. I thought he was gonna fail.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Ooh. I just love this cult. So for information, if you're not already like aware of what's going on, these dudes are building a church for their cult within your ship, as is obvious by the evidence. It's even funnier though, is at some point, what the hell that just happened? No, go down. Okay, that was weird. At some point you actually get to confront the people about it, and the answer given is perfect. It's just it's the answer you want to hear, because we can. Where go this way? We go that way. We go this way. That's definitely lootable just by looking at it. Come here. Can I not loot it because he doesn't have enough perception to see that it's there to loot? What the fuck? Oh, alright. I'll just come back in a moment.
The burden of failure.
Yep, it's because you don't have enough medikit. So this is the Vizier of the Bloodspun Web. This is the first blood spinner. Basically just talking his sermons. Everyone's all creeped out by him because he's old as fuck. How did you manage to erect an entire temple in the middle of the ship without anyone noticing? All of the cult once inhabited the tunnels between the bay's bulkheads until the threads of fate were tangled, and a domain of ages past gave us this compartment. We set ourselves to building spacious halls where the shadows, the images of him, and the spinners themselves would whisper of death, and thus the temple that you see began to change with the succession of viziers and the cult generations. We're building it still, slowly but surely. This thing is fucking huge. And so, I don't know what slowly but surely looks like in their minds, but this is fucking huge. You can keep talking to him some more about some stuff. He'll reveal more about it, but it's all cryptic. But you can continue on. You talk about the spider mother person thingy. And then you can try to convince him that you want to join for real. Oh, and his eyes are shown shut. I don't know. I wish they had given him like an actual label image, like they gave it Cabela and every other character. I think that would have been a lot better, in my opinion. I think it'd been nice. He's the only one in the cult, by the way, with his eyes sewn shut. And his reasoning, a disciple of his violated the tenets, and so as a lesson to himself, he sealed his eyes shut so he couldn't be deceived. That's his reasoning. I don't know. That's a great reasoning, but that's his reasoning. And then you ask them who they talk to. And then they begin not poisoning you technically, but giving you into stuff. Basically, if you want to, and this is one of the ways, so he's going to give you the spinner's vestments. And this is another achievement to become the flagship's blood. You have to actually go through with becoming a spinner yourself. And if I remember right, there's a way. I have to do something before I live here. Oh, did I miss something? Oh no, I think I missed something. Oh shit. Maybe I have to wait till the next time I visit him. Oh shit. Actually, let's see something real quick. Where would it tell me? Because it tells her that she is a death cult assassin right there. I am not a death cult assassin. Must have missed something and I can't remember what. I gotta run around though. See what else is down here. Or maybe it's like on another visit. They're like, hey, do you want to become a death cult person? Ooh, there's a ring. Whenever the wearer makes a melee attack that you're getting. Oh, hey, that's an easy ring for me to wear. We can give who has better commerce skills. Commerce skills 25, 30, 50, 30. Leave it to you. You have better commerce skills. That should suffice. And then we're going to go back over here. Someone's going to look at it and be like, hey, look at that. Go pick this up. Oh, I feel like I missed something.
Watches over us.
Because I was able to do this stuff the last time I played. So then when it comes to showing him the way out, when it shows you the way out, there's two ways to go. Either very far back to the beginning or to essentially right where you jumped in. But if you want to go an easy, fast route, just ask to be taken back to the captain, and it'll take you back to the captain. The captain's going to be like, what the fuck? And we're going to continue going. Hi, Captain. See, like, literally right in front of the captain. And he's going to talk to you. And since the last time you saw him, he acquired some wounds because he got shot. And everyone's going to figure out that you're insane, essentially, because, like, no one goes down to the they call the pestilence pit. No one goes down there. You went down there. They are not happy about that. You can ask him about everything you've seen. And inspecting the bays and what he saw, what you saw, what you thought you saw. Get his opinions on everything. And then you can just tell him I inspected it, and then you get things of what you want to do. So you can, and if you do it, you get things out of it. But some things, the iconoclast thing requires you to have some stuff to do it. Dogmatic, and then heretic. We're going iconoclast, so. And when you do it too, you can gain some abilities out of it. So like I educated laborer, so the flagship's hull integrity is increased by 10 plus. The plating of all sectors of the flagship is increased by +1. So this actually helps out with space combat. And that is what that is for. This will have repercussions later on down the line, but I don't care. Because everything I do for my stuff. And then, like, time lapse 3 days later, hey, this is what's going on here. Everything's going good. And that's the end of that. So now we're going to fall back to this way. Time to go back. That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. Holy God. Let's go show you guys the Lord Captain's quarters, because there's an achievement in there to be had, too, that a lot of you guys will probably miss. Alright. And we go in the Lord Captain's quarters. We go to the... Fuck, where do we go? Where am I at? Alright, yeah. Alright, there you go. So this is all yours now. Everything in here is yours. Go over here to goods. Hey. It's a new shotgun, right? I don't remember seeing these things in here. This is from the DLC. The second DLC. But I don't remember any of this shit being in here. I don't know when this got added. I gotta figure that out. This is if you link you have to link some account for that. I think it's like cross-platform stuff maybe, but I'm not sure. Anyways, achievement. So if you go into here, this is your bath. You can perform your arbulations. Get into the water. Look at your sexy bod. Everyone's staring at you. And then you can do some things in here. So you can ask to see people from your retina. The achievement is to see everyone. So over time, every time you get a new character, every time you get a new companion, come back here, do it, see them, get the achievement. I don't know if it's tied specifically to the Void Shadow DLC or not, though, so careful on that one, but do that. And that's the achievement, to do that. It's just keep going and getting bathed, and there's some funny interactions you can have with people and stuff if you do it. And then this room over here becomes essentially like a trophy room over time. So as you go through the game, you'll acquire your own trophies from different things you've done. And now we're on the bridge. And we're going to talk to... I'm going to talk to Cabela over here. And then you can ask her about herself.
Whispers to me. You are worthy of that.
And
So, treasure. The Vizier taught us that there are us throughout the Empire. The Undying One is. The tenets are knowledge and art. I am the second spinner. The tenets compel us to let our deeds. None dispute your skill in close. I remember when we came of age.
Sorry, I'm not talking because I'm forgetting all this stuff. But you can basically go through and you can talk to her. I think she becomes a love interest over time. But I don't remember how. But you can gain experience with them. What? Okay, I don't know what I just agreed to, but apparently I'm torturing her.
The flesh remains untorn. Good.
That's weird.
You have found an interesting use for this tool, yet it still serves its purpose.
Alright, we're about to make her go blind, apparently.
The purpose of this practice is to fortify.
Hmm.
That is enough. My body may not. Do you have other questions?
That is weird.
To speak the truth.
Alright, I have no fucking clue what that was. Thought I knew, don't know. That's really weird. But we're gonna continue on. 2 hours later. And we're gonna go to this guy. Holy fuck! I literally moved not even like a mile, I think would have been in real world. Oh, I remember this thing. Oh, this is so dumb. So what it basically is going on here is this is a lieutenant. She's an enforcer on a different level, different hab area. She wants your help because she thinks things aren't being done in a fair and correct manner, and it's overly punishing on the common folk. And she thinks it's drastic. An assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks in order to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary, because there's a workers' strike going on because they don't like the living conditions they have. And she thinks that a senior officer provoked it. She's like, this could have been avoided, but someone decided to do this because they wanted to. And she thinks Abelard's the one that did it. Which is kind of funny. Ooh, and I forget her thing about this whole situation. So Abelard, they found a death amulet. They think it's a cult. They don't know if it's a cult. She's supposed to be the one that deals with all this. Sarabak, Jocasta, the Master at Arms. She's supposed to tell the enforcers to go deal with it. Abelard superseded her because he has that right to do it. Told her to go down to this place and go destroy everyone down there for the death cult thing. This lieutenant, who is a part of that area, thinks that everything's being blown out of proportion, like way too fast, way too hard, which there's a give and take balance. If you do push too hard on it, they will become a cult. If you don't push too hard on it, then they won't become a cult. It is what it is. And then she points out that he seems to be impartial, or like he gives partial treatment to people based on stupid stuff. So you point it out, and you get to choose what you want to do with it. And because this is your ship now, you could change things about how things are ran on the ship. And he does not like it. No one likes that you're doing this, except for the lieutenant. But otherwise, everyone's like, this is wrong. We shouldn't be doing it this way. We're doing it this way because we have to. Alright? Which then leads you... The reason why your entire party is here, because it's a different part of the ship, but also because you can go into a battle. I'm pretty sure. The dude's arm is a jackhammer. That was weird. So you can find this part. This area is not as bad. He just called this one of the poorest areas, which is kind of funny considering that there's an area that was much worse off than this area. I'm sorry, what? Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. That was weird. Can I go through this door? No. No? Question mark? Really not. I forget how to get... Oh, you know what they need to add? Owlcat, if you ever watch this, which you probably never will, but I think you should anyways, because I want you to watch it, because I don't know why. I think you guys need to add more spaces upon these ships for certain encounters and combats. I think you did with the last DLC, and I just haven't run into them yet. Okay, there they are. But I think there could be more. Or I think there should be more, at least. Alright, here we are. They've been bickering at each other because... Well, I haven't done my thing yet. And they are like, we're about to go into war. We're not, though. Not until I say so. See, like, they're ready to, like, kill people, and they haven't even talked to me yet. That was the point of me come down here in the first place. And we're gonna ask. There's like 3. They call them clans. They're families. But there's 3 speakers. There's Old Nan, Rivet, and someone else. And like they're not like big partial things to the story. They're just partial to this thing going on. Stagger is the last one. And they're all mad because someone thinks they found a cult amulet, but it's not. It's something else. I'm not really too sure what they think something else is. So they were talking about what they did to find chaos. And so they want two different things to change. They either want Old Nan wants something different than the other two, if I remember right. She wants to reign of the enforcers to stop turning off the heat, stop battering everyone. They want them gone, and they want to be armed. In most ships, you don't arm your peasants because of revolts and stuff, and also gene cults and stuff like that. So it's like a big deal whether or not we want to arm them or not with any kind of weaponry. These guys understand that, and they're like, no, we can deal with it this way, but we want them they want everyone to back off, essentially. But you can ask for opinions on what to do. I'm gonna see if I can convince them to do other things. I succeeded! Woohoo! Old Nan gets pissed off though. You two are ganging up on me for this because she still doesn't think it's enough, but it's actually a really good deal in this case. And we can go from there. And I just got an item and I don't fucking clue what the item was. What the hell was that? I don't know what the item was. Oh, I thought someone gave me something. No, apparently not. Oh, I received items? Oh, no, that's something else. I don't know what the fuck just happened then. Oh, well. We can go deeper into the ship and see that there's nothing really changed either over here. Ooh, there's goods. Can I turn on the pressure to open this thing up over here? Whatever. Pretty sure I can come back down and then he's gonna bitch. See, he thinks that what you just did was disrespectful. Which, kind of is, but you're also new and don't know any of the rules, so it's your turn to make the rules. And you basically tell him to go get fucked. Go get bent. Because that's what happens, Abelard. It's just that no one was in the wrong, necessarily. But you guys need to try. Ooh, first special ability upgrade! Yes! Alright, so these special ability upgrades, I think you get a total of like 2 of them throughout the game. One now and one later. I think, fuck, I forget which one I always want to use. Daring Breach also gains plus 10 movement points till the end of the turn. The warrior does not. Okay. Till the end of combat, the warrior gains plus 4 movement points for each kill. I think I'm going to use this one, and I can use the other one later. To the void ship, to the void ship, to the void ship. Oh, no, didn't mean to pause it. To the Coronis Expanse. Now, let's get to this goddamn unidentified void ship. Holy lord. So there's a local asteroid field. And basically, we're trying to talk to these people. And Spurcher Vessel, the Thunderfang. We're going to find out more about it. And I think I can't remember what's going on. The Fellowship of the Void. The Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate faction in the Coronis Expanse. The Coronis Expanse is like the entire galaxy area that you're in. Not particularly this system, but like the entire systems that make up of it. They essentially are black market dealers, or they're part of the black market. And then this is your first merchant you meet. So the way that it works, we're going to go to cargo ? Reputation, sorry. So you can sell your cargo over here from over here, but this is trading. Trading is what you can get. So my profit factor is 12. And so I can get like this Mantle of Heroism, the Mutz Charger, Flamer, Heavy Leather Armor, all that cool stuff. But you'll notice that even though I have 12 and I should be able to get Stalker Gloves and Force Grenades, I can't, because you have to have a reputation. You have to have a good reputation too with whoever you're trying to talk to. In order to get a better reputation, you have to... There's certain things you can do. One of the things you can do is we're going to sort this by type. I'm going to hide the untradable stuff. These are tradable things. These are tradable items that they are willing to take. So not everyone's willing to take the same items. So for example, if we can find... Oh, maybe it's not there. Some people will not take Xeno artifacts. Actually, let's do, yeah. It's like they won't take Xeno artifacts. They also can't take it because it's only 13%. But if you have 100% Mechanicus creations, once your cargo has 100% of something, then they will take it. And that's the only time they can take it. That's when it becomes tradable. So like you see ship components down here is at 101 and 28%. They only take the ship components if it's at 100% cargo space. And that's how you could trade with people. And there's a little cheat sheet right here. It tells you how much of this reputation points you're going to get for selling it off. And then during the game, there's abilities to also gain more reputation with people. It just depends on how you play it out. So what I like to do though, and then when you're looking at an item, so we're gonna go info. So we got a scrappy autogun. At the bottom of this item, before you even have to scroll, at the very bottom, it's gonna tell you the percentage of what this cargo belongs to. So for every one scrap gun, it's 5% of weapon cargo, or the ranged weaponry cargo. So if I take this and just let's do this real quick. So we got like a ranged weaponry right here at 60%. If I take it and I just drop it, look at that. Now we got 3 of them because it just upped it. And then we got another 5% because of the way it goes. So if you come back into here, if I actually click on cargo, I can see it this way, and this shows me what's in there. So I can change out. If, for example, I'm like, well, if I take one of these, yeah, I can take one of these, split, yep, split, drop it into a different cargo, question mark, hello? Okay, well, I'm supposed to be able to... Alright. Well, I guess I can do it in the cargo menu, but can't do it right here, so let's go back real quick. And if I go into my cargo management, go to cargo, let's go back down. I could take this. Why are these never sorted? Stay sorted, man. Data cable coil. Move. Oh my god. Okay, apparently you can't move it around. I thought you could. But it's not letting me. This is dumb. Okay, well. I tried to explain something that I thought I knew. Apparently not. Let's go back to the Thunderfang, though. Reputation. And we're going to sell you some shiznit because I need... And then as your reputation level goes up, this will stay with you forever. So like your reputation will always be whatever it is with the Fellowship of the Void. There's no way to like lose it. I don't need 27 swords. Or 14 of these chest plates. Some of this cargo isn't cargo, by the way. I mean, it technically is, but isn't. It's miscellaneous. But this area is like notable items, and so like sometimes they're involved with the quests and stuff. I wouldn't get rid of those if I were you guys. Just keep them on hand, and then just keep going with what you're doing. Personally, I like to try to get rid of anything that's like above 100%. Because it's not going to continue accruing more space and stuff. And this is the early game, so I can kind of get away with giving away more things. And we're going to trade that. We're still 100 off. Fuck. Yeah, I can get rid of scrappy auto pistols. I don't need them. And I don't need 10 laser guns. So pattern laser guns, by the way, if you notice there's patterns, so you got the Ratobi pattern laser gun. Like when you start adding patterns to some of this stuff, it actually comes, usually it's like armor or damage buffs and penetration buffs to that weapon. So if we go, make sure these are the same type of sword. So we got the sword of the Meso pattern. Has 7 to 11 damage with a 10% armor penetration. But the Mars pattern sword is 8 to 13 damage with a 15% penetration rating. And it has a dodge reduction on that. So that's just, you just gotta pay attention. And then even the same sword with Mars pattern, which is labeled differently, I just noticed. That's weird. Huh. Either way, shotguns, just throw that in there. Give you some more ranged weaponry. Look at that. I got 1 reputation. Now if I go back to trading, everything under here that I am able to get, I can get. So I can get this chain sword, except... And look at my profit factor never goes down. I could just... They know I'm good for it, so I can just take it. Because I don't care, I'm just going to take everything. There's probably like a whole thing of like, don't do this, but I'm doing it anyways. What I would love to get is the Veil Renderer, because it is a 4 sword, and 4 swords are good for this build overall. And if you are early game and you're an Arbiter class, this is like a good shield for the early game. The reflective shield. I don't know if I ever got that shield or not. these are good boots to get for your Abelard. And I don't know if the Fellowship of the Void, if I go to a different merchant, if they're going to have the same thing or not. I can't remember, even though they're within the same thing. That is that. We are going to now go to Rykad by Joris, because I know I don't actually have to land on there. Scan. And it's going to tell me anything about there and nothing, and then I get experience for doing it. Let's go and yell at the people at the Astropathic station. They're going to yell at me. They don't want me there. Ooh, I got an item out of it. Denial of Nightmares. It's good for me. I'm going to take it. And then you can have them explore the station some more to look around. And then we're just going to burn it all. Stop the screaming. Alright, let's go to that item real quick. Help me from Horrors of the Warp. So maybe the wear games. Okay, well. Excuse me. Huh. Well, we're going to continue on. Rykad Minoris. Oh. The fuck? What is going on here? I don't know. I'm gonna find it out. Together again. Ooh. I'm asleep. And the entirety of everyone that's died on the ship is here to say hello. They're all ghosts. They're all crazies. And we're throwing that blade away because I don't want it. There's something about that blade. I think it deals with a different sort of thing. Ah, that's why. Chaos. So if you do the heretic path, don't throw that blade away. You're going to need it for later on. If you keep it with you, though, you're not doing the heretic path. Don't know what you're thinking about doing, but you do you, boo. And we're just going to keep on going. Man, I have so many dropped frames from this. I'm sorry. Said I was going to get chapter 1 done. We're almost 3 hours into this, and I haven't got chapter 1 even close to done. And here we have Ricus Minoris, which is in the thralls of a fucking war right now, because awesome. So this is what happens if you don't come to this planet immediately. I'm not too sure, though, if it changes anything that much if you decide to come to this planet before you get your navigator. I just don't know. I have never tried. I don't think anyone ever does try, to be honest. So, Sergeant, Fucking idiot. An Abelard. Oh my god. Chef's kiss. Love sicking him on people. It's funny. Oh, frag grenade. So unrest is going. There's an armed rebellion in both the capital and the provinces. And they've hit the Vox hubs, the arsenals, and the mag train stations. So they're just full on fucking chaos going on, man. Because I was late to arrive, they're getting crushed. All right. And then we can ask him about the Inquisition. We can ask anyone about the Inquisition at some point. It doesn't change anything. It's not like it's a super secret thing, because everyone knows when the Inquisition shows up, usually. But we have things to do. Alright, let's actually do some leveling up real quick. I'm not sure if like dismantling attack upgrades actually have anything good to them, to be honest. I don't think they do, but whatever. But you guys, have some good things. All negative effects are immediately removed from the target until the end of the obstacle turn. The target cannot die. Let's give that to people. And back to the Blade Dancer. Let's go with that version of our shared attribute. I can't remember where. Ooh. Get some goods immediately right off the bat. I think what I'm going to do. Oh, is this guy dead? I'm not going to loot him already.
This is how vast the sky is. It is no wonder that mutiny broke out here. How can order be maintained in a place without compartments or bulkheads?
Being Voidborn 101.
Not the size of the territory, but the
Oh,
competence of the governor
that reminds me. Okay, we're gonna go through this and just do it. I was gonna show you guys how to cure yourself of this rash, because I just remembered I had the rash still. So there's two ways to do it. The first way, I think I might have skipped over on accident, or like just missed it with dialogue options, is you become a blood dancer as well, or a death cult person as well. You bathe in the blood of the waterfall, and I can't remember if it's the first time you meet the guy or like after a while you talk to him and he finally he's like, "Yep, you're with us." That's the first way to do it. The second way is on your ship. There's a doctor, and you go up to him and you're like, "Hey, doc, look at this weird shit," and he's like, "Oh, hey, that's not normal. Maybe we should fix that." And so he he does his best to fix it, which then does heal you. So it's not like Boulder's Gate, where you're trying to get the parasite out of your eyes or your back of the head, and then all of a sudden you're dead or worse, suffering from permanent debuffs because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. Alright, how do I want to immediately kill myself right now? So let's group 3 right there, and you guys. Okay, can I kill anyone, like, off the bat? I can. Alright, we are going to jump around. Do I want to... Yeah. Ooh, he blocked me, but now he's dead. And then this is, oh boy, can I kill him too? Nope, damn it. And this is what acrobatic artistry can do. So as you can see, I do death from above, essentially going backwards from where I was at, or like at least go back to my starting position. Kind of sucks I missed him on the way out because I fadangled, but it's whatever. Because he shot his own teammate and killed him. I say teammate, but they're all rebels, so they don't really give a fuck about who's on whose side. Oh no! Oh, this dude just got obliterated literally by his own person. Oh, can I throw a grenade at you? Jump on a plane for you.
Be careful not to cross
Do
my gaze.
everything for you. Alright, we're gonna have you do all that stuff again, possibly. Hopefully. Fuck, I keep forgetting about that. Remember, you have to have enough action points to do things. Doesn't help if you don't. You better not hit my character, I swear to God. Good. Use that shotgun from way too far away.
I will mend the thread.
Yeah, you're gonna get healed before you get killed, please.
Victory is within our grasp.
It's always within the grasp. And then you are gonna throw another grenade. Question mark? Oh, it's definitely putting too many people together. I don't care though. Oh, you don't have your. She has a bolt gun. I was like, why is it showing the ability to hit people with an axe? Didn't have her bolt gun out.
Doubt is for the weak.
And another grenade of fire. And we're gonna kill some more people, hopefully. How did that miss these two dudes, but hit that guy? The fuck is this?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Alright, you're gonna just spray and pray, I bet.
Rejoice in battle.
Yep, sprayed and prayed.
Each is a
Oh, didn't see you guys. And he just sprayed and prayed and shot his own guys again. That is the one thing. You can hit your own teammates as well using the same full auto. I think is what they call is the skill. But there is a way around it. There's a ability you can get yourself that tells you or tells your teammates that, hey, I'm going to use this thing, back away, and then they just or duck or something, and then they will.
Future on the battlefield.
Because Abelard's turn is next. And then you're going to charge.
Follow my lead.
Probably not kill this guy, but at least give him enough damage that I can then use the cleave. Oh, I didn't kill him.
It will be done.
Rejoice in service.
Oh, damn it. Alright, well, shift 1, we'll just bloop, burn you.
Towards our ultimate victory. And so it shall. Let this be the warning to
And now I'm on fire myself.
There are many paths.
Oh no, Cassie! Oh, I jump. I can't even jump close enough. What the fuck?
A dance of blades.
She's gonna get run through fire.
As the tenant.
And death. Death to everyone. You killed my love.
I'll do it.
I'm kidding, I don't care. Like, I care, but I don't care that much. So now she's gonna have a permanent debuff for a minute, and then it's annoying.
Cover me.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Yep, they are. That's why I'm throwing grenades at people.
The Emperor commands.
Woo! I like how the blood just immediately soaks up like nothing happened. Like, nope. No one did a thing. Blood suck. Anyone else over here I can loot? Nope. Okay.
No
Let's
good
go
duty.
over here real quick. Over here. Shuttles everywhere.
Over.
Oh, hey, there's goods in here too. Ring of the Ire Wield. Whenever the wearer hits a target with Shield Bash, Double Slug, Fomenting Shot, or Grizzly. So these are for this ring particularly is for anyone that chooses the Arbiter class, because those are abilities specific to the Arbiter. So if we go, and then it said the Officer archetype, I'm pretty sure Cassie is an officer, so she gets this thing. It goes with her purple cloak. She's purple. Blind people everywhere. This dude's freaking out because they're blind. Does he hate the blind? Probably. Does he care? Probably not. Oh. She just... Appleheart's gonna murder this other dude. Alright, there you go. Just killing people now. Oh... You could have chosen any of those and he would have believed me, but let's not provoke him with another Psyker. And we convince him to tell us that the government can't do their jobs. It turns out, though, he's here because he actually has a wife, or at least a lover, on another planet around the time all this shit started. And so you can tell him you're going to help. How well you can actually help, I'm not really too sure. Personally, I would tell him you can help because it does help you affect. And there's a bunch of fucking... I forgot about this area. Oh, no. Alright, what's the order of operations? Okay, well, shit. So these barrels are explosive. There is the ability for environmental damage in this game. If you have not figured that out by my "oh no, there's barrels" comment, literally just about anything can kind of set them off. Like even if you use psyker powers, you could accidentally set them off. So be careful where you put your people when you start fights in areas where there's barrels of explosive. Oh boy. Best thing to do is shoot them off yourself. Boom, like that.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Go right here. Do they have barrels? No. They do, though. Can she hit that? That was the question. She did. Sweet. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's just gas. Never mind. Smoke grenade. Oh. Ow. You're fine. Can I kill more rebels in one hit?
Not the Scryer's job. Anything else?
Alright, kill these guys. Kill as many as you can. Boom, look at that. Just drop them. Who's next in my lineup? Gabella, where are you at? There you are, girl.
Was that you? Or
Oh, please don't hit the barrel. Thank God.